Okay, to get started, we'll need to check the site out and make it editable. We'll go to Page next to Browse, and we will check the site out. After we've checked the site out, we will click Edit so that we can now edit the page. First, we'll look at editing the text. It says right now, welcome to your site. We want to welcome visitors to our site. So, welcome to and we can put a small paragraph in here. To format this, if we want to change things around a little, we can highlight it. This is very similar to Word. And we can go up, just change the size this way. We can change the text. We can also change the color of the text. And that's basically all there is when it comes to text. You can put text anywhere you can put the cursor, you can put text. The next thing is to create a picture library in our site content area. We're going to go up to this gear right here by your name. You see your name up at the top right, and click on the gear and then go to Site Contents. Add an app. I want to add a picture library. Okay, we now have 3 pictures in our library. I'll stop there. Then I'm going to click on one of these pictures, the little ellipses here. This is the address to this picture. Copy that address. And then close this. And then we're going to go out to test site 4. To put that picture out here, we'll go back into Edit. That particular picture, I'm going to replace this one with it. So click it, go to Image, and we got the address on that. And I can get one from the computer. I can also get one somewhere in SharePoint. But I'm going to use the address. Now that's a little larger than I want it. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click the down arrow. And that makes it the same size as the picture that was there. I can also make it a little larger if I want. Now another way we can put a picture in here is from the computer. So we can go to Insert, go to Picture. I'm going to go from the computer. And OK. Now we have 2 pictures in here. There's one more thing I want to show you with pictures. I want to insert. Well, first I am going to get rid of this web part. And then I'm going to insert a web part. I want to make it media content, and it's going to be picture library slideshow. And add. Now, nothing here yet, right? It says, start by editing this web part to select a picture library to display. So we've already created a picture library. So edit the web part. And it has my pictures. It already has it there. It has the duration between pictures at 15 seconds. That's very long. I'm going to make it for 3 seconds so that we can see them move through. And you can always change it to anything you want it to be. And I also want to change this. Picture library slideshow web part. I don't want to read that. So instead of having that title here, I'm going to put my pictures. All right, then click OK. And now you can see the slideshow. And click Save. Let's look at creating lists and displaying lists on the page out here. We'll go to Site Contents, Add an App. Another list is a calendar. So let's go ahead and put a calendar out there, and then we'll do a list right after that. So we'll do a calendar. Add events, whatever you need to do. So now we'll go back out to here. And if you're wondering how we're going to get that calendar out here on this page, we'll go into edit mode, then click where we want the calendar to be, click insert, and app part. TS4 calendar, and add. Okay, now I've decided I don't want to have anything showing there, so what I can do, go to edit the web part, go to appearance, and where it says Chrome type, that's what it's talking about, this bar here. So I can go none and OK. Now while it's in edit mode, it'll still show it, but when we save it, well, you'll see, we'll save it now. As you see, there's nothing there. Now, what if we want the calendar, we want to move it? We can go back into edit. Grab it right here and drag it over to where we do want. And there we go. Got it between the two pictures. I decided I want it back over here. We'll click Save. Go to All Site Content, or to Site Contents. And we are going to create that list we were talking about earlier. Custom list. And here it is, my custom list. Now we have this list, we've only got one column. And most of the times when we are doing a roster or something like that, we don't really use the word title. We use either rank or last name, and last name usually for indexing things, right? So let's go up to list here and then go to quick edit over here. Now in quick edit, we can drop down this little arrow here and rename that column. Then we can go back to the regular view and create more columns. And first name. Single line of text is fine, and click OK. Create a column. And we'll do rank. And I want this to be a choice column. And here's the different choices, and it's going to be a drop-down menu. Okay, and I don't want anything. I'm going to make it so that it's required. No, we'll just leave that as a default. Now, when someone comes to add something to this list, there you have it. How are we going to get this list out onto the front page? That's the next thing we want to do. From here, we'll go to Browse, and then Test Site 4. And go to Edit. We put the cursor where we want the list to show up. Then we go to Insert, App Part, My Custom List. And add. And there it is. And now folks can come here and fill this in. If there's anything else we want to do with this list, click Save. Then instead of having to go to Site Content, we can actually just click right here. And that'll take us to this list. We can't edit the list from the front page, but we can edit it from here. When I'm talking about editing, I'm not talking about adding or deleting items. I'm talking about adding or deleting columns and putting new columns in here. So we can go back to List. We can go to Create a Column. And you have a lot of things available here. So if you wanted to make a notes thing, for instance, if you made this list for people to come and say what they did with a particular task, and you want to add notes, this is a great place to do that. You can task notes, and we can go to multiple lines of text. You've already seen how choice works. You can do numbers. You can also do currencies. You can have a date and time. Look up, where you can make a column where it looks up info from another list within this site. I'm not going to go into all those right now. I just wanted you to be aware of them. So I will put this notes one in there though. And okay. Yeah, there it is, task notes. John Doe can come back in here under his name, and he can go to Edit in the top left corner there, and wherever he wants, and save. Now we go back out to Test Site 4. And we scroll down to our list, and there we have it. Well, that'll conclude this lesson. There's a lot more we could go into, but I think this is a good place to stop it.